The East African Community Secretariat in Arusha, Tanzania, has agreed to join efforts to avert a humanitarian crisis on the Tanzania and Burundi border. Thousands of civilians fled Burundi for Tanzania following the failed coup attempt against President Pierre Nkurunziza. Now, members of the East African Legislative Assembly are concerned that Burundi could plunge into a civil war if member states don't intervene to restore normalcy following the volatile political events of the last 3 weeks. EALA members on the Committee of Regional Affairs and Conflict Resolution have also agreed to travel to Burundi in the first week of June to further assess the situation.
To express their solidarity with the population of Burundi and report back on the plight of the children and women, especially in the refugee camps.
The team will be led by the committee chairman, Tanzanian member Abdallah Mwinyi.
So our sympathies, our prayers go to the people of Burundi. When one part of East Africa hurts, we feel it together.
Earlier in the day, the committee learned that 1,000 refugees from Burundi have been hit by a cholera outbreak in Kigoma on the Burundi-Tanzania border. The disease has claimed at least 20 lives.
We have heard that there's a cholera outbreak, which can be disastrous. So we call upon everybody to come as humanitarian to assist in this.
I believe that we will not be stopped from going into the DRC Congo and any other place.
The outbreak of cholera at Kigoma border between Tanzania and Burundi among thousands of Burundian refugees calls for an immediate attention, and that's why the Secretary General of the East African Community and members of Parliament are moving in to assess the situation.
The chairperson of the Council of Ministers and myself are visiting Burundi tomorrow.
The UN Refugee Agency says over 105,000 people have been displaced. Even after a coup attempt was thwarted, the situation in Burundi remains volatile. On Monday, President Pierre Nkurunziza dismissed the defense, external relations and trade ministers in a cabinet reshuffle as protests against his third-term bid resumed. Meanwhile, another team of Ugandan MPs is in Arusha to acquaint themselves with the affairs of the East African community. The visit by the members of the Equal Opportunities Committee follows an early on by their colleagues on the East African affairs. Jingo Francis, NTV, Arusha, Tanzania.